up and I feel like cash. Wake up and I feel like M's. My foot stays pressed on the gas. I'm glad I don't feel like them. They might just get flexed on. Got that spice like Szechuan. Can't be touched, I'm Teflon. Once I met Zac Efron. Go hard for the bros and the bros hot mine. Don't think for a sec that I won't drop on. Wanna stay for the show? Just log on to RoneDotCom. Get knocked off and we still rock on. Come to the pound, see a real top dog. Wanna stay for the show? Then just log on to RoneDotCom.
A hot one in the city. A hot one in that city. God damn, welcome to RoneDotCom. Another day, another dollar. Oh yeah. Be careful, there's poor folks walking around, but that all changes today because another episode of RoneDotCom means I'm giving out cash. Fire it the fuck off in the chat one time for yourselves. Thank you guys for being here. I'm in a genuinely good mood today. No force shit. Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm aware that my mental health is fucking booming. It's a good time to be inside my brain. I'll tell you that much. I'm having a good ass day. Contrary to popular belief, gratata. Shout it out, dude. Get the wave going. And free the wave while we're at it, dude. Free the wave. Free the freaking wave. What's up, brother? How are you, my friend? Chilling. Changing the color a little bit. Dimming. A little jaundiced. Hell yeah, get me right. Not too much, bro. Get me right. How are you? Here, take $1. Of course. See, that's the benevolence. Get the wave going. Why not, bro? We feeling wavy today. It feels super wavy. What is the Japan flag doing on there? What is Kendrick Hamburger doing with the Japan flag? And does he know something? Is there a tsunami going on in Japan or something? Or does he know that I'm giving away cash today, but among all the cash is one of my most prized possessions, the business card of Jiro Takeuchi, the general manager of the Kyotai Inn that I went to, a traditional onsen that I went to in Japan. So that'll be layered in here with all this cold hard cash that I plan to give away to interns. You can't say that I didn't give you anything. So if you're an intern, you're probably not watching this. If you know an intern, maybe alert them to come in and collect their cash. I want this to be a positive work environment where you get paid for show. And would you look at that? Just like that, already an intern coming in to claim her prize. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. Here, grab that microphone. Just you don't even need to, just shove it towards your face. Well, in front of you, there are several denominations of American and foreign currency.
Right.
I'd like you to take one.
Thanks.
You're taking the $20 bill over the 50 euro.
I don't know the next time I'm gonna need a euro.
Well, you could change money right down there. You could change money 2 doors down, 3 doors down, damn near. But if you want the 20, you take the 20. Take the 20. It's your world.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the 20. I need like a cheesesteak later.
Yes.
This will do it.
Explain who you are again to the people.
I'm Sarah. I am an intern here. I do production operations.
Is there a video that's coming out tomorrow that you're gonna be a part of?
Yeah.
What's that gonna be like?
I called my mom to I felt really guilty post-interview. I felt like an asshole, so I called her. I told her everything that I said. I told her I called Jesus gay. She cried.
Don't spoil the video.
Oh, sorry. Well, I think that got cut. But...
Oh, well, I mean, we don't know.
There was more important things.
Yeah, so what
are going to be.
What did your mom say?
She was really upset.
Why? That you called Jesus gay?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Move up closer on that mic. There you go.
Yeah.
And what's the general kind of feel among the interns about that video?
I think alliances were made and broken through that video. I think it's going to be telling.
100%. How's your work been so far?
Good. Yeah, working hard, cleaning out storage
Don't
closets.
give anything away. There's going to be a lot of explosive stuff.
Okay.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Sarah for being the first intern in again. Is there any other interns in here today?
Yeah, some people are here.
Well, you can kind of let them matriculate in if they want to. I wouldn't alert them. I would kind of encourage them to be alert to what's going on around them, and then maybe they can find their own clues.
Cool.
Enjoy your $20.
Thank you.
Wow. See, look at that. Just money being... And they don't know that the connection to Jiro Takeuchi, the general manager of the Kyoto Inn in Kaga Onsen, Japan, this is actually the most valuable piece, and I'll be sick to my stomach to part ways with this one. And if anyone is smart enough to take this one, this is knowledge that you could be grabbing right here. This is connections. This is the lunch with Jay-Z, basically, and this is the $1 million. But neither here nor there. Shout out to Jiro, and shout out to me giving out to the fucking people. Yeah, there's a good video that's coming out tomorrow, and I found it to be explosive. I found it to be such an illuminating exercise with the new interns that came in here. Every year we do an intern interview video, and this year was the very same, except for we did it on RoneDotCom this year, and it was it showed a lot about where a lot of people's heads are at, and a lot of interns are going to be hardworking, and a lot of them will have a future at Barstool. And I went into the video with this kind of mindset, like, I am not going to shit on the interns. I don't want to be like NFL hazing, where I'm like, yeah, go get me fucking lunch, rookie, or I like tie someone to the goalpost and pour buckets of ice on them, or worse, put parking cones up their ass in Penn State style. I didn't want to do any of that stuff, and then some of them came in almost begging me to put a parking cone in their ass just gaping. Parking cone sized hole just sitting right there waiting and I had to resist so damn hard, and some of them tried to grab the parking cone and sit on it when put my fingerprints on it, and it was such a difficult exercise, but there was no way around it for some of these people. We had to make a great video. Some people were explosive. There were storylines, which usually there aren't. There were through threads. We learned about people in interesting ways. And in some cases, the interview was turned on its head. Tommy Smokes was in there with me. And a lot of the interns have wanted stuff edited out. That's not how it works. We would have missed out on incredible moments. Like, what if Glenny Ball's running? What if he wanted that cut out? That's not how it works. You don't get to have your marquee moment stricken from the record. You are not at that level of power. But Tommy Smokes was also in there, and he wanted some stuff edited out. That intern said to him, and I said, Tommy, it's not Tom.com. It's RoneDotCom. We're gonna put the video out as it was designed to be. So keep your eyes out for that one tomorrow. Lemonize these motherfuckers, Jail Stool saying. No, bro, it's not like that. Nunzio Fleming said, I'm sorry about how I said you didn't have pigeon pose in your bag. Been thinking about you dunking on me all week. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I do stretch. I stretch, but I don't reach, if you know what I mean. No way Lil Sass is going to be in the office in the next 2 hours. That's probably correct. He'll be joining the show with Feidelberg later on via Zoom. I guess Tommy could come in for that, but Tommy will be on the video tomorrow. Tommy's been on a bunch. Why not let Lil Sass and Feits get their time? So they'll be on later on. And Feits is also going to be giving me a list of his top 10 laughs, just beautiful laughs in Barstool history. And I think Feits has one of the warmest and most generous laughs of anybody at Barstool. So I had to dig in with him for our top 10 at 10. So that's going to be great. That's going to be explosive. And we also have Eddie coming on in 22 minutes. And he's going to be telling us how the fuck he infiltrated all of these weddings. Because I scroll through the wedding pictures of Rhea and Marty, and I'm green with jealous rage. Look at all the people who've been invited to this wedding. Look at these lucky bastards cutting it up on the dance floor. Nick Mulcahy having the time of his life doing the fucking cha-cha slide. Pissed me off. Look at Tommy Smokes at multiple weddings doing the fucking worm on the dance floor, doing coffee grinders, grinding on bridesmaids. It pissed me off. Envy seeping through all of my pores. Camera pans over. What the fuck is Eddie doing there? Eddie's never lived in New York. Eddie's never shared an office with Dana. Eddie's never shared an office with Marty Mush. But somehow he finds himself on the inner circle of the cool club. What the fuck is what is Eddie doing to get invited to these bachelor parties? To go to the joint bachelor party of Marty and Rhea in Arizona, to be on the damn party bus, climbing the stripper pole, drinking High Noons and Lucky One lemonades. What did Eddie do to deserve that? And so we'll get to the bottom of that today. Must be the hair, they're saying. I don't know. Is it the hair? What is? I mean, Weddy for sure, bro. Weddy, like wedding Eddie, but W's for Eddie. That's a double entendre. Good Vibes Ed. Yeah, it could be. It could be Good Vibes Ed. Shout Ye Old Ale House, Lafayette Hill. Obvious. That's obvious. So Eddie will be joining us in 20 minutes to talk about that. Shout to you guys for running it up on the videos last week. Yoga for Slobs, very interesting. The theme song one, also very interesting. I'm positive that's going to be one that we're going to do again. I'm positive we're going to run back the theme songs. Josh said, maybe you stink, bro. Fuck, I have not considered that. What if I just fucking stink? And that could be a double entendre too, bro. It could be even though I did put on Creed Adventist this morning, basic bitch cologne, but you know what I mean, for a Wednesday, just hump day, gets you over the hump. But maybe personality-wise, I'm not a value add. And that's something I'm going to have to examine with this shit with Eddie. Maybe I'm going to have to really dig deep on myself and do a little bit of self-examination. Maybe I fucking suck ass. And that's something that I'm going to examine. So that'll be coming up. Yoga video was cool. We're going to be doing more theme songs. Let me know what other theme songs you want me to do. I'm definitely going to be doing one for Drop a Pin, Chicks in the Office 1-on-1. We're going to Foreplay 1-on-1. We're going to have a bunch, all the other people that we mentioned last week that want theme songs. We're going to do more theme songs. That shit was fun, interesting, and we beat the legal system. Is that an intern? It's got to be. It's got to be. Someone want to grab him? Want to grab him? He's unassuming. I liked his saunter, and he's proving that Khaki Summer is on its way back. Definitely need Cito. Did you do one for Boy Dad? Boy Dad is more of the music is the conversation, and the conversation is the music. Cream Team theme. That's good. That's good. So that's going to be good. More theme songs. Maybe we'll do some of that shit next week or some shit like that. I feel like that would be fun next week. The week after that, I'm going to Chicago for the dozen. And while I'm in Chicago, I want to have, I want to have an explosive amount of content coming out of there. So we're going to do steak off, hopefully 3 steak offs while I'm out in Chicago. Hopefully a warm ones, but I want to know who you guys want to see in steak offs, who you want to see in warm ones, and what content you want to see me doing with Nick and Kyle, like a head-to-head. Steak off with Chef Donnie. So I already talked to Chef Donnie. Chef Donnie will be my primary gentleman. What's up, my brother? Chef Donnie will be my primary judge for all that. Introduce yourself onto the microphone.
Hey, I'm Ari Simons.
No need to yell, bro.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Just graduated from UGA. I'm the viceroy intern upstairs underneath Ben, Sahar, Gino, Dawson, and then we got Scott above us.
Is there where are you from originally?
Atlanta, downtown.
Oh, you're from Atlanta.
Yeah, I grew up in Chicago, so a while back though. I've lived in Atlanta pretty much my whole life.
Is there an infiltration of Yankees at the SEC schools that you've noticed?
It's not too bad, honestly.
Okay.
I thought it would be worse, especially at Georgia. It's pretty much, I would say pretty Atlanta, like from the South, but.
Are you Ferda?
I would say yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm Ferda too, and so that's why I laid out Ferda, bro. That's why I laid out all this cash, and since you're early in today, I'd offer you to take a denomination of cash if you'd like to.
No, it's all you.
No. I insist.
I can't take your money.
Well, no, it's not my money. This is for content. This is a tax write-off.
All right, I'll take $1.
Okay, why? You have it like that?
I'll give it to someone else.
You're gonna pay it forward?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Pay it forward, then double it. Well, then send someone else in. And explain to me why you leave the euro on the table. Is euro is worthless to the youth of America?
No, my mom's actually from France, so I feel like if it's worth to anyone, it's me. But I don't plan on going to France anytime soon.
Well, you could give it to your mom.
I could give it to my mom.
Do you have any French in you?
Yeah.
Can I hear some?
Yeah.
How do you say Ferda in French?
That's a good question.
Let's just do for the boys.
Pour les hommes.
Pour les hommes.
Pour les hommes.
Pour les... Is that it?
Pour les hommes, like pour.
But if we take out, because for Ferdo we take out boys, so pour les.
Pour, like P-O-U-R and then L-E-S.
Pour les. Okay, let's hear one.
Pour les.
Pour les. All right, you've always been pour les. Thanks for coming in and taking the $1.
Appreciate it.
And,
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing what you do this summer. Hell yes, bro. Pour les garçons. Pour les. He got that SEC money, bro. Hell yes. They said, "Why is bro out of breath?" No, that's just how he comes in. They said high IQ in this one. Yeah, what did we think of, bro? It did seem like he's high IQ. He said he didn't need the cash. Okay. Some people don't need cash, but you take the money anyway. I did not expect him to know French. Come on in, brother. Khakis are back this summer, no?
They're back. They've been back.
They've been back?
I think they've been back.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Introduce yourself.
I'm William.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
So that was so fucking obvious.
I'm gonna be a sophomore in college.
Okay. How'd
Yeah.
you get the intern?
I've been doing like video stuff since high school. Mostly like basketball and football though.
Okay.
And then I shot the PGA championship last year. And then I met a few guys there, like Nate Silverman. He gets contracted by Barstool, so I knew him. And then yeah, I just like reached out to him.
You ever caddy?
I have caddy before.
I could tell.
Yeah. I'm a good caddy too.
Like, what makes a good caddy?
I mean, like, you got to know the distance, you got to know the course, you got to know how to read the greens. That's
Doesn't it say the distance basically on the ground right
I mean,
there?
it does, but it doesn't say on the ground. You got to shoot it. But
Got it. And what's like a standard tip? And what would be a tip you'd be pissed off at? What's a good tip?
the thing that pisses people off the most is when you get a read wrong, like on the green, because they just like blame it on you, like the old people. They're just like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
But
let's talk cash though. What's a good tip?
it depends where you are, I guess. I feel like mainly
where you were.
Like 120 is like baseline.
That's baseline.
Yeah.
And what would be a trash tip? Or what if someone gave
Well,
you
like
80
you
bucks?
have to give 120, or else like you're kind of
cheap.
No, like I think like it's just not allowed. I think that's the minimum.
Okay, and so what would be one that you're kind of jazzed about?
Like 200.
Okay, facts. And
yeah.
how often did you get that?
Not much. I wasn't that good.
You just said that you were good.
Yeah, but like not that often. Like I was inconsistent, you know.
Fair enough. Well, I'm not going to give you $200 today, but I will offer you, since you're an early bird, I'll offer you some worms in the form of currency.
Okay.
You could take whichever one you want.
Whichever one of these.
Which any of the things on the table, my phone aside.
I feel like it would make sense to take the $20.
Yeah, 100%. That makes sense.
Okay. Sweet.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
No ruse there. That's just straight up
Didn't
cash.
even have to answer a question or anything.
No. Unless you want to.
Sure.
Okay, a train is traveling from Atlanta going 120 miles an hour, and another train is traveling from Chicago going 140 miles an hour.
Where are they going?
Dallas.
Okay.
Which one gets there first?
Wait, can you repeat the numbers?
I don't think I can.
I can't. I'm gonna guess. I feel like it makes more sense. Like Atlanta feels closer.
You were always right, my brother. Congratulations.
Okay.
Enjoy that $20 bill.
Thank you, sir.
Well done, bro. Hell yes, bro. And it is crazy. It is crazy that Buchan says these poor souls are overlooking Giro. They don't realize how accommodating the general manager of this onsen is. The more people that come in here, and the more that the general manager of the onsen's business card just stays on the mat, it makes me wonder, what the fuck is our hiring criteria? What are we even looking for in these interns? Because I mean, I'm taking pictures of this because I want this information in case anybody is smart enough to take it. But I don't see, I don't see them. I don't see anybody taking the Giro. I don't know. I would definitely take the Japanese money. It's not Japanese money. There's European money and there's a Japanese business card. Okay, get it fucking right. Get it straight. Shout out to Japan. That super duper scope that hit these brothers from Japan. Bro answered 12 questions and said, at least I don't have to answer a question. That's true. Take a poll on top 10 Barstool content and have them take an IQ test for smartest content person in the office. How would that work? That seems like you just gave me a lot of work, okay? I'm trying to give away money for free. I'm trying to just give away cash just based off the fucking vibes and benevolence. Rone rocking GS shorts. Yeah. Oh, shit. Roast my ass. Holy shit. It would be a lot cooler if it were Japanese money. Yes, bro, but the yen, the yen isn't like that. Even to keep it as a memento. Yes. Shout out to Bella Garcia. Always in here. Our richest fan. I don't know, fan. Our richest friend, I think we could call it. Wonderlook. Okay. Interns versus lasers. Dude, I'm just having so much trouble. I'll like spend a little bit of time researching lasers for human versus lasers, and I just get various degrees of laser pointers. Maybe that's something I will task an intern with. Give them the company card, find several degrees of lasers. But like, I don't want to just be hit with a strong laser pointer. I want there to be a laser that melts flesh a little bit. A laser that just like lightly chars flesh. And I think that that's something that's realistic. If we get human versus laser, we will do that eventually. So maybe we'll have... Are you going to help me with human versus laser? Okay, she's going to help me with human versus laser. And I appreciate that. An enterprising young lady who took a $20 bill. So what do we have left? 350 euros, 3 $50 euro notes, 50 euro notes, a 20 euro note, about 4 crumpled $1 bills, a $10 bill, and the Jiro Takeuchi. People are fucking up. Can we do a Sass apartment makeover? No, we can't do that. What else can we hit? Okay, yes, the Chicago stuff. We need to talk about Chicago. Who should I have for steak-offs in Chicago? Let's talk about steak-offs in Chicago. Be active in the chat for this one. Bro, the amount of khakis on these interns is baffling. There's so much goddamn khaki. I respect it. I'm fine with it. I like it, but it's almost uniform. So much damn khaki. Annika versus Smokes, like, is that still a thing? Kate versus Beef, that's interesting. I don't know what this list by Byram is, but I love a list. Top 10 IQ list. Mency, Feits, Rone, Clicky Nicky, Kyle, BFW, Kate, Dana Beers, Francis, Harry, Settle. That's my top 10 IQ list. Okay, shout out to him. Shout out to this guy. Appreciate that list. Wonton Don will be good. Big Cat versus PFT, Steak Off. I like that one. Let's put that in the tickler file. Whoever said that, trend set, why don't you come on into the office and collect some money off the table? If you could make it in time, you come on in and get some money off the table. New guy Zach in a steak off. Got to get new guy Zach in somewhere. In a steak off, is he ready to cook steak? Is he putting numbers on the board? Lucas versus Zach. Kate versus Za. All Biz Pete versus Big Cat. All Biz Pete is a New York guy, believe it or not still. And honestly, All Business Pete wanders around the hallway like a refugee after his city has been bombed. Just kind of looking for someone to talk to. Just like with a tinfoil blanket, a little bit shell-shocked, just hoping for a conversation with an equal. But he can't find one. And I'll catch All Business Pete by the bathroom, and we'll wind up talking for 26, 27 minutes. Just because he's just that shell-shocked. He looks like he was just in the trenches in World War I. It's deep. Go give Pete a hug, man. If you see Pete out in the wild, give him a hug. If you see him in the office, give Pete a hug, because goddamn he needs it. Maybe we should give Pete some of this money. I used to prank people around the office, give them $1. Maybe that's how I prank Pete today. Big Terrence, maybe. Sass versus Miss Peaches. Ella Griff versus Annika. Interesting. Kevin. All right, Kevin, our also richest friend. That's a good one. Did they still hate each other? I don't know. And that's why I feel like I have to go out there, because I feel like they've quieted down the flames of that fire that's been going on. But I don't know if that's genuine or if they're just sweeping shit under the rug. If I'm going to walk into the Chicago office and trip over the rug because it's so fucking lumpy, because all of the secrets have been swept under. Because if we remember from Brandon Walker's funeral, none of that explosiveness would have even happened if I didn't just lift up the rug and let the demons out for a little bit. So I'm going to have to go out there and do a little bit of investigating to see, is everybody on the same page? And maybe they'll be on their best behavior. Maybe I need to have a private eye come out with me. But that's going to be an explosive week of content. A lot of people will be out there. BFW versus Johnson Walker. Who's Johnson Walker? White Sox Dave versus the rest of the Chicago guys working as a team. Chef Donnie versus The Office. I think if Chef Donnie's going up against anybody, I think Chef Donnie against Glenny Balls would be interesting. Because from what I see, Glenny Balls, former employee of Barstool Sports, can do a mean reverse sear on a steak. And I would love to see those two boys go head-to-head. Maybe I'll add that one to the tickler file. He is one of our best steakmen. I also would like to see Large participate in this because I have a feeling that he could cook up a steak. But I don't know, outside of that, how many of these brothers and sisters actually have steak in their bag. Me versus my alcoholism. Fucking Uncle Dong Thong. Legendary shit from you, man. Get some fucking help. Is Ella even still there? Of course she is, bro. Watch her new show with Nikki Smokes. It's fantastic programming every single week. Tell Brandon Walker to unblock me. Not going to do that. Ella was on Chap's video this morning. She's always in content. You just have to open your damn eyes and not watch the same damn thing every damn time. Tommy Walker versus Mintz. He's not there yet. Nadu versus Rico. Not there yet. R.I.P. to Joey. R.I.P. to Joey. We could say that one. R.I.P. to a gay brother. Always sad to drop a gay brother off the side of the ship in a little bit of a casket. A funeral at sea. A seaman's funeral. Just breaks my damn heart to not have Joey back. He was a great add to The Office when he originally came around, and now he'll be coming somewhere else, which is sad to say and sad to see. But I think it probably, I don't know the inner workings. If I had to guess, the people who wind up making their way through are the people who are here all the time. I think Joey was more interested in doing out and about. And I mean, that's me 100% speculating. But in Pride Month and in Mental Health Awareness Month, we're laying off our gay brothers. Where's HR? Where the hell is HR? We cannot be losing our limited numbers of gay. I'm telling you, bro, they're picking off New York left and right. That's why I'm trying my best to water this intern class. That's why I'm trying my best to sow the seeds of this intern class, just so we can get some new growth in here. You know, there might be new gays with mental health issues that we can fucking germinate, that people can blossom into someone else in this world. I don't know if that's going to be accurate, but I would love for it to happen. Come on in. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Why don't you introduce yourself onto the microphone so these people can
Take my AirPods out.
yeah, take the AirPods out. What are you listening to?
Walking on a Dream by Empire of the Sun.
Oh shit. How's that vibe?
Amazing.
Yeah?
My name's Melissa. I'm one of
course.
the new interns.
What are you interning about? What type of interning are you doing?
I'm interning for BFFs.
Into the mic one more time.
BFFs and It Girl.
Okay, those are coveted internships, I'd say. How did you get them? How did you get that internship? What
I
did you do to earn it?
literally applied thinking no way. And then I go to Penn State, and 2 out of the 3 girls that interviewed me also went to Penn State.
Penn State's so deep in here.
It's insane.
Tyler, Penn State. I went to Penn State.
No way.
Yep, Penn State's super deep.
Awesome.
The pipeline, how many Penn State employees can you list that at Barstool? I'll give you 2, me and Tyler.
Peyton, Hannah, you 2.
Yep.
Sophia, one of the other interns, went there.
Strong. Devin.
Who else?
Devin went
Devin,
there.
yes, I met her yesterday.
Who? I can't read your lips right now.
Derek Schumann.
Oh, Derek. Yeah, Derek Schumann.
Haven't met Derek yet.
Derek.
Connor Griffin.
Connor Griffin. There's a lot. Jeff D. Lowe. Now I'm
It's
just
a
saying
pipeline.
names to you.
It's
It's
a
a
pipeline,
pipeline.
I'm telling you.
It's a legitimate pipeline. That was the point that I was trying to drive home. What kind of stuff are you going to be doing for BFFs and It Girl?
So I've been clipping a lot of stuff so far. I'm a production intern technically, so helping with, well, Peyton was sick yesterday, but we filmed an episode yesterday, so I'm trying to learn how to set up the studio and stuff.
If Peyton gets sick, does that mean that you get to go to like France with Brianna Chicken Fry?
Dude, I wish.
Why can't you? I feel
I mean,
like
because
that'd be...
technically Hannah's still here. And Sahar.
But don't they both go together? I feel like whenever Brianna Chicken Fry goes to Belize or whatever, she's bringing both Hannah and Peyton.
I don't know. Well, Peyton's technically like the more production, and then Hannah's more like social business.
Got it.
So maybe they might be kind of separate.
That would be sick to get on one of those trips, though.
Dude,
I've been trying for years.
they were talking about maybe Lollapalooza or something.
Shh. You got to get in on that.
What's the forest one? Electric Forest?
Electric Forest. I mean,
Dude,
what's
that'd
your
be
talk
insane.
through your strategy on how to get into the inner
Well,
circle?
Peyton's
of
going
Rone?
to Chicago next week, I think.
Right.
Soon.
Right. Wait, she's moving there?
No.
Okay.
She's just going for the week. I think she's filming something. I don't know.
That would be a devastating
But
blow. to
Brianna's
the
not going to
New
be here for like a
York office.
month.
So maybe you meet up with Brianna on the road or something.
Well, it's not. I can't really because she's doing something a little
Okay.
top secret.
Top secret?
Yeah.
What is it?
Like a show.
What's the show about?
It's like a reality show.
What's the premise of it?
Like, I don't know if I can say. What
See, okay, you passed your first test. That was good because you're about to give it away. I'm happy that you're here. I've laid out a bunch of cash on the table. Since you came in relatively early, before 9:30 today, I'd like you to take whichever denomination of cash is most appealing to you.
Euros? See, I was just abroad actually. That could be useful. But I
mean-
was in London though, so it was pounds.
But there's also a currency exchange place that's about 18 feet from the
50
front
euro?
door. Yeah.
But I'm not going to Europe anytime.
There's a
soon.
currency exchange place that's about 10 feet away from this office. Or you could take the $1 bill. Whichever's
Why do you
more
have 50
valuable to you.
euros, though?
I'm giving it away.
Am I actually supposed to take this? I feel like this is a trick.
No trick.
I don't want to take it.
There's 350 euros.
Should I take it or no?
Who are you asking?
Let's see. I'm gonna take just the $1.
Okay, that's dumb, but go ahead. If that's worth
Have
more
you?
to
Has
you-
anyone else been in here?
Yeah, and no
What
one's
if-
taking the euro.
All right, I'm
The
taking
$20
the
bills are all
50
taken. You
I'll
took
take
the euro.
I'll take the 50 euro.
Okay, well done.
All right.
Thanks for coming in. Remind the
Yeah,
people
of
of who you
course.
are again.
Melissa, Penn State.
Melissa from Penn State. We are. Hell yes. Take the cash and run. 50 euro for Melissa. Well done. See, that's a smart move. You don't have to be scared to take the free money. Class, the Jiro disrespect continues. Nobody wants the Jiro Takeuchi business card. This could be worth a fortune. This man is going to be so accommodating. Kaga Onsen is on the west coast of Japan. It's about 4 hours away from Tokyo, about 4 hours away from Kyoto. The business that you could start on the west coast of Japan, one of the more mountainous and fertile regions of Japan, it could be explosive. But somehow, no one wants to network anymore. Lalissa, no. It's not Lalissa. She took the cash. That was smart. I mean, she was about to take $1. That would have been a hell. When Sass, 10 o'clock. We might do you think we got Eddie? We have Eddie on the line. Hold that card closer to my, okay, can't do that. Eddie, what an absolute treat to have you on, my brother. Good to see you. The beard is looking fantastic. How's the hair feeling?
Thanks. The hair's feeling good.
Woo!
You know, just took a shower here, so it's an hour earlier. I don't think she knew what a currency exchange was, Rone.
I know. I feel like I was really hammering it home that she could just take that money and turn it into more money that was worth, like, I think it's 1.1 euro to $1 or something like that. So, I mean, that's $55 that she's kind of has right in front of her. She almost took the $1 bill, and it would have been about 3 minutes of work.
Yeah, she's keeping that in a shoebox until the next time she goes to Europe, for sure. Like, there's no way that's getting you.
Which, to be fair, that's why I've had this euro in my wallet for this long. I'm just trying to offload it. It's taking up too much space in my wallet, and I'm trying to give it to people, and they won't take it. People are literally taking $1 bills instead of the euro, which is, I wouldn't say infinitely more valuable, but about 55 times more valuable. What's going on with you, my brother?
Not much, man. Just back here in Chicago. Just was in Cape Cod. There was a big debate, big controversy. I didn't say Cape Cod correctly. On, at, in. So I was just there. I was in the region of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. I got home, but not much, man. Nothing really going on. Same old, just plugging away.
I'm looking forward to seeing you in 2 weeks for the dozen. Not only will we be in the same office, has the bracket been announced yet?
I don't know. I never know. Right?
It hasn't been. Well, hopefully we see each other at some point in the bracket. That'd be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
It would be super fun. Even though you guys are juggernauts. What were you, first team, second team?
I was first team.
Sheesh.
We won last year. I think we faced you a couple years ago in the playoffs too.
You have our number for sure. We haven't beat you since the Los Angeles live tournament, which was right after Well, it was just it was a emotional time, and so you guys have our number basically, which sucks ass, but we need to avenge it at some point. I don't see it being this year. We're not having a great year, and it seems like you guys are steamrolling.
No, we're not having a great year either, to be quite honest with you. We lost a couple early, and you know how it is, Ron. Like I tell everyone about the dozen. It's like I could know all 24 questions, I could know zero. Like who knows?
And no matter what, someone's going to say that someone's cheating. You know, I can't do a single dozen game without getting viciously accused of cheating. Man, it's like I'm going to have to start swearing on family members, but I don't want to have to do that. But the chat's loving you. They're saying Weddy. Oh, they're saying bracket is out. So bracket's out, and bracket was announced. So that means that people know that you and I we're playing one another in the first round, I believe.
Yeah, for sure. We danced around that pretty smoothly, I should say.
Yeah, the 4
Yeah.
seed and the 5 seed. People are saying it's the experts' year. I'd like nothing more than to see Brandon Walker lose again. In fact, I'm rooting against them the hardest.
Yeah, I think especially now, like now that we won last year, you get a chip. I think that's always the goal of everyone is just Brandon loses first and foremost, and that's the goal.
I think there's such thing as lovable losers. I think that Brandon is a hateable winner. You know, MVP this year, nobody's going to be rooting for him. He's basically the MVP, the Embiid of the league. Basically, no one fucks with him.
Essentially, yeah.
I brought you on for a very specific reason, and I want to figure out what the hell has been going on. Stop showing off. I want to figure out what the hell has been going on because I was detailing it earlier on the show. Every time I open my phone, it seems like for the last 3-4 months, every other weekend has been either a bachelor party or a wedding, and it's always featuring you. And I'm green with jealous rage. I cannot be more pissed off. And I'm trying to figure out how the fuck it happened that Eddie, a guy who has always been in Chicago, who lived in Chicago before the great merger, the migration west of everybody from the New York office, somehow you're invited to Dana and Marty's wedding and bachelor party when you've never worked in the same office with them. You guys haven't really like lived together or anything like that. It's not like an extended shore house situation or anything like that. You haven't been on any like big teams. There's been some content that you did, the bachelor party thing, but how the fuck did this happen, Eddie, that you're one of the few people that is invited to these things? How many people were invited to Dana's wedding from Barstool?
Dana's wedding from Barstool, I think it was, so there was around 5 people, I think 6 obviously if you count Rhea. And then I think maybe like 12 or so, 10 or 12 maybe. I don't know, you'd have to ask him to confirm, but it wasn't a whole lot.
It was an exclusive group, which details even more how tough of a nut that is to crack. And somehow you've cracked the nut. So the floor is yours. Explain what the fuck is going on and how you infiltrated the cool club of New York City.
I don't know. To be quite honest with you, I used to go out there a lot in like 19 because I'd fill in for Riggs on Barstool Radio with Dave. So whenever Riggs would go out, that was kind of like a right at the point when Riggs was like foreplay was kind of taken off and there was like guest hosts needed for weeks at a time. So I came out there a bunch and hosted with Dave. And throughout that time, I just created a good bond with Marty, Dana, and a bunch of the guys out there because I was out there so often. And through gambling, like Marty and I were stuck in Detroit for like 3 weeks one time. And, you know, like you really bond on the road, Rone. Like it's a fact at this place. At least I think so. I don't know. Like, how are you and Sass? Are you like, all right, dude, I'll see you later, and you guys split to your rooms? Do you guys hang out a little bit? Do you
Sass wouldn't
out?
He wouldn't invite me to like put out a fire at his house if he was losing all of his most prized possessions, dude. Sass wouldn't like invite me to like a comedy show if there was 1,000 seats in the room. Like Sass is not. He doesn't care for me in that way at all. And so maybe I need tips on it. Blake Snortles, he just super chatted us at the $10 and he said, Eddie's a big glue guy. Is that it? Is it that simple that you're a glue guy? What were you bonding over? Were you going out drinking? Was it just hearty meals? What was it?
I don't know. I think a big thing with me too is not to sound like a cornball, but like I don't know. I think having good relationships and good friends is important, and I'm always like a check-in guy. Like I like a lot of people, a lot of conversations get like at the table and then poof, they're gone. You kind of forget about them after. Like I don't know. Like I've always
Give
been a
me an
person.
example. Give me an example of a conversation that made it past the table.
Um, let me something with well, obviously, for instance, with Dana right now, like once things became oh, Chicago's on the table. I'm really thinking about it. I kind of became a good, I guess, friend for him to bounce shit off of. Where should he live? What should he do? Where should he move? And just something so small as that. And is Jet Ski there right now? Is the Jet producing this show?
No, Jetski's not here right now, but I could
No.
pass something along to him if you need me to.
Yeah, like he's a guy too. Like you just like he tells you it's like, oh, like I'm doing this DJ set with Young Gravy. It's like, oh, dude, how'd it go? A lot of people just don't. I don't think I don't know. Maybe I just am interested in people. I don't really know. I don't want to sound fucking.
No, I'm asking for the secret sauce. I mean, I'm asking for what the recipe. What are the 57 flavors?
Yeah, I don't know. That's honestly, it's hard for me to say because it's just me being me, right? Like I don't like. There's not like an angle I think where it's like, oh, here's where I need to, soak my claws into these people. I just kind of be me, and then I don't know. I'm grateful to be a friend in these people's lives.
I mean, the chat is just loving you. They're saying Eddie visiting Vindog was a big, nice guy move. Eddie can get along with anybody. Just a great dude, it seems like. Eddie is what everybody should strive to be. Eddie, always a W. W Eddie for visiting Vindog. It just seems like the secret sauce is just you being you and having a genuine interest in people and a zest for life.
Yeah, like with Vindog, like I knew he was going through a hard time, so I mean, the last couple of years, like I've spent time on the phone with Vindog, every couple months or whatever. And when I had the opportunity to be there to meet him for the first time in person, it was kind of a no-brainer, right? Like I was driving down to the Cape. I'm like, hey, I know he lives over here. He's clearly going through one of the, if not the worst time of his life. Like he could use a friend. So that's really all it stems from.
What are your parents like? Is that where you get your personality from?
I mean, I've always admired my father and my mother's relationships that they've had with their friends for sure. Like they both have good friends. My dad's got his good group of Chicago guys. They all went to the same school as Coach K, and they worship the ground that he walks on. So stuff like that. I think he hosted his buddies over for like 40 years straight for the NCAA men's basketball championship on Monday. So like just stuff like that. I've always kind of admired how close he's been with his buddies, and that's definitely carried over for sure.
It's sick. I mean, I like at Dana's wedding, I saw Tommy, Marty and Rhea, Nick Mulcahy. I mean, I didn't see Feits.
Yeah, Feits and Marty. Those are the other ones.
Feits, yeah. And, I mean, that's a limited group. And you're saying like the draw to Chicago. I mean, there's 200 people in the Chicago office that Dana could be reaching out to, but somehow it was you.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think it's like really. I mean, I'm like pretending to be pissed off or jealous, but I think this is more of an opportunity to just be like give you your flowers and just be like, wow, people really fuck with you because of who you are as a person. And like I know that there's like a lot of just general negativity around like Barstool personalities, and people be like, this person sucks, this person like isn't good at this, or this person's boring, this person has like a fucking shitty attitude, whatever. I think that this is just an opportunity to be like, you people fucking love you for being you, and they want you there at the biggest moments of their lives, and it's kind of sick to watch.
Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Obviously, everyone gets those comments and shit too. So, yeah, it's kind of a I don't want to say full circle, but yeah, it's kind of a moment that's happening right now. But
Well, also,
uh,
the thing is, you're humble about it. And Tommy Smokes, the other person who's been invited to all these other weddings, he's such a cock-sucking asshole about it. And he wears it as a notch on his belt, literally listing all of the weddings that he's been to and the ones that he has coming up. He does it as a competition. And I think I'd like not only want to highlight you, but I'd like to juxtapose the two of you in your attitude to how much of a absolute asshole he is about it.
I couldn't agree more. Tommy Smokes is a dickhead.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't have he's in it for the wrong reasons, and you're in it for the right reasons. So if you could leave everybody here with like one just like kind of piece of advice on how to like get the wedding invite, what do people have to do?
Yeah, man. Just some people that text at night, ask them how they're doing, and like genuinely be interested in their lives and just be a good friend. Like that's it. And I think a lot of people will really appreciate that they know that they have someone in their corner because that's what it is, right? You just always want to make sure that people know that you're in their corner. So that's really
How are you doing, bro?
good, man. I'm doing all right. How are you?
Fuck yeah, bro. Just send if you need my address for the invitation after I've asked that, you know what I mean? I'll kick it over your way. Eddie, you are absolutely the man. Thank you so much for your time. Or W's for Eddie, dude. You're just, I think people should just recognize a little bit, just that you're genuinely great guy on and off cam. Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, Ron. It's a pleasure to be on the .com.
Hell yes, bro. Good shit, Eddie. You know, does it always have to be me trying to find who's fucking who? You know, it just, sometimes it could just be positive content, and we will try to find out who's fucking who. 100%. We're going to try to get to the bottom of the juicy content and have everybody argue with one another. But just giving a little bit of love to Eddie. Just people want to be around him, you know. Love a good Eddie glazing. Yeah, can we glaze, dude? I'm fucking Nikki Glazer, bro. It's just fucking. Maybe I put that in before the top 10 at 10. Just a good glazing. Just having somebody on every week to just give a nice polish, because we do truly love Eddie. Let's see if do we have any more before we get. Do we have any more interns that we could grab before we get Sass and Feits coming in? See, we had a chance to bring in Tommy, but I know that Tommy would just use it as a competition, because I know he's literally right now, he's counting the amount of times that he has been on this show, and I don't like it. Come on in.
Oh, sorry, they told me to come in here.
Yeah, we want you to come on in.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
Introduce yourself to the followers of the show.
Hi, I'm Arden. I'm a graphic design intern.
Amazing. And Arden, you were part of the video that we did earlier this week. What are your kind of takeaways from what you shot, and what's your anticipation level like for the intern interview video that's coming out tomorrow on RoneDotCom?
I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I ate a piece of paper on camera, so...
No spoilers, come on.
Sorry, my bad. Guys, you didn't hear that. Never mind.
Anybody could have eaten that piece of paper.
Anybody could have. That was just a teaser. Don't worry about it. So, otherwise, I'm feeling nervous. I feel like I said a lot of stupid stuff.
You did.
Thank you.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, yeah.
And what's the kind of general vibe from all the rest of the interns? Like, is it trepidation? Is it like, I can't wait to see myself on camera? Have you networked with everybody to see what's good?
Everybody's a little bit scared because apparently there's a bit of beef between the interns.
Oh, really?
Here and there.
Was that beef present beforehand, or did it just reveal itself?
It was amplified by the intern interviews, I will say.
Interesting. Do you think that they were fair interviews, or you're going to have to wait to see the video?
I think that they were fair, but like all of us looked so insanely awkward and weird. But is that how we just present ourselves here?
I think it's also just a rite of passage, you know?
Yeah.
I think that everybody who's been an intern has had to do these types of videos. You know, Ian was an intern in there, and we did the same type of interviews with him, and now he's literally a multimillionaire off of Barstool. So it's like you just kind of have to pass through those gates and walk over those coals, and you too will be a seven-figure queen.
You think I'm going to be a millionaire?
Why not? Do you think you are?
I mean, like, maybe. I hope so.
Well, it's like that song says, it starts with one. And what we're going to do right now is in front of you, there's a table full of bills. And I would offer you to take one as a show of good faith. And you could take whichever one you'd like.
Do that one.
You're going to take the $1? This is no trick. This is no right. This is all, everything on the table is yours for the taking.
The tone you just gave me told me I shouldn't take the $1.
You're more than welcome to take anything that you'd like. Well done.
Thank you.
And remind the people who you are one more time.
I'm Arden.
This is Arden, and you'll be working on
graphics.
Arden from Graphics. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And check out for Arden on the video that comes out tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
People are saying to eat the dollar. Do not eat the dollar. But we'll keep on people coming in. You know, euro's worth $1.14. 1 euro is priceless. Bella Garcia. Wait, I have to say, I'm such a fan of Francis, and I thank you both for getting him back into the Barstool world. You are the best. Amazing. We love Francis as well. Francis is in. You could come in too in just 1 second. Hang on. He'll come in first, and then you'll come in second. Francis is going to be on. He flew down to Texas for the premiere of Tires, which comes out tonight. That's not me breaking news, is it? Everybody knows that Tires is coming out because that's on Netflix.
Banger. It's a good show.
Did you watch the first season?
Of course.
How many episodes was there?
6.
Fuck, you're good. Blake Snortles, love the jorts. He loves the jorts. Shout out to Blake Snortles. Shout out to Blake Snortles. Shout out to Bella. Shout out to the people throwing cash around. See, I'm not the only one throwing cash around. Remind the people who you are.
I'm Mac. Cheapy Mac.
Cheapy Mac.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to go by?
Yeah, I think that's probably what I got to go by.
Cheapy Mac?
Yeah.
That's a lot of syllables for people to remember, especially adding a different word to just your name.
Yeah, but it's iconic.
Okay, fair enough. What does that shirt say?
Barstool Production.
And where'd you get it?
Solely gave it to me.
He did?
Yeah.
What, did it used to be his?
I don't know.
When he was a toddler?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It shrunk in the wash, maybe.
What does the back say? Because it looks relatively...
I don't think it says anything on the bag. Does it?
Did he get it from... No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's just the Barstool on the sleeve?
It's got the sleeve.
Give us a flex for the camera. Right arm flex.
Where's the camera at?
Right here.
Right here?
Okay. All right.
They don't let me walk in here with these sometimes.
Yeah, honestly, that's why the security guard is over there. Shout out Jose. Just retired from the police department on Friday. Actually, before you come, can you go give him $1?
Yeah.
Say it's from me, and then come right back in.
Absolutely.
Say it's a retirement gift.
Retirement gift? This is a little light for a retirement gift.
Bro, relax. I don't have it like you. Shout out to him. Shout out to... Oh, we should have... Cheapy... Who is this dude? It's Cheapy Mac. He's an intern. Retirement gift. Jose just retired. He thinks it's fake. Salute, bro. It's the least I could do. Shout out to the boys in blue. We always back the blue here on RoneDotCom. Hell yes. That could be going anywhere. We're just a little bit of a retirement gift from him to us. So we had you on the intern video. That'll be coming out tomorrow. But while you were in here, I wanted to offer you any of the stuff that's on the table right here in front of you, a small gift, a token of our appreciation because you're here.
Oh, dude, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So there's two $50 euro notes, a $20 euro note, a $10 bill underneath there, and about 3 singles. Maybe 2. I can't tell. They're so damn crumpled. And, of course, this business card.
What is this business card? Can I look at it before I take
Sure.
it?
You can look at it. That's Jiro Takeuchi, the
general manager.
General manager of traditional onsen in Western Japan.
Oh, it is in Japanese.
No, that's his personal business card.
Oh, wow.
He said to use that for, only the most...
Can I take this? I feel like your net worth is your network.
You 100% could take that. It's on the table.
I think I got to go with this. Paper is paper. Comes and goes. Connections?
It honestly, and I know how valuable that is because of how sick I am to my stomach that you're taking it.
Well, I can put his contact
I already took a picture of it, so I have the contact.
Okay, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Maybe we can go out to dinner, all 3 of us.
He's in Japan. You'd have to go to Kaga Onsen, which is at least a 2-hour train ride on the bullet train from Tokyo.
Oh, man, that thing goes fast.
It does. Congratulations on taking... that's like the Indiana Jones when everybody's grabbing the expensive goblets, and then the one goblet that actually gives eternal life is the one that looks like shit.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
You got to check out Indiana Jones. Shout out to Mac. They're saying W Mac or Whack, they're saying, but it seems like a positive thing.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations, brother. What a pull. Incredible pull. Wow. He took He took the Giro. Unbelievable. Got to play the game as an intern. W. Whack or lack? No, that's a whack. It's got to be. Unbelievable. My Mom's Basement with Robbie Fox. Got to watch The Last Crusade. Shout out to Robbie Fox in My Mom's Basement. Robbie in the chat. Shout out to Robbie. Come on in.
Hey, Rone.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm well. Introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Una. You'll see me tomorrow shaking like a motherfucker on the interview.
Oh, yes, you were in the video as well.
Yeah.
And what's your takeaway from the video?
Dude, afterwards, people were like, yeah, I just saying I want to, like, kept saying I'm not going to answer that. I didn't say that once.
I think that what you did is a better strategy. I think answering is better than not answering.
I didn't even know not answering was an option.
It's not really.
I thought I was going to get, like, shot if I didn't answer.
It's a mark against you, I think, if you don't answer. So what was your kind of takeaway from it? You said you were shaking going into it. Did you feel good about the video?
I was first, so I didn't know what to expect. So I walked out and I was like, that was fucked. And everyone was like, why'd you answer stuff? And I was like, I don't know, they're asking me stuff, so I am answering it.
Who was discouraging you from answering?
No one was saying that. No one discouraged me because I'd already done it, but everyone was like, oh, yeah, there was some stuff I wouldn't answer. No one in particular. Like, every other person probably had at least one question. They were like, I won't answer that.
Yeah, I think there were a couple of those, but I think that was a negative on their part. I prefer if someone just, play the game,
But what if their answer is horrible? Would you prefer that?
Yes, I think I would still prefer that
Okay.
because at least it's like going down swinging. When you go up to the plate, you want to at least take a couple hacks.
Right.
You're interning with KFC Radio this
Yes.
summer.
Yes.
How has it been so far?
It's been awesome so far. I was like thrown into the fire on the first day doing production in the episode, and I went on the mic a few times, so that was scary. But it's been really fun so far. I'm learning a lot of stuff from Jackie.
And it's only 2 weeks in.
I know. It's so crazy. I'm going to Philly today. Never been to Philly.
You're going to have the time of your life.
I know.
Maybe get a roasted pork sandwich instead of a cheesesteak. That's a little Philly
I don't like
information.
cheesesteaks, so
Okay.
that's perfect.
That's
roasted pork?
That's a mark against you not liking cheesesteaks.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
fine.
fuck.
No, that's fine. So you're going to Philly for
Rat Race.
Which is
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
And what are some of the details of Rat Race?
It's Clemmers.
Right.
That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
I know you want information.
I'm just wanted to see if you would give information.
I will not.
I think that's more the telling thing.
Right.
So what I have laid out in front of you are several bills and several denominations. I had a
Yeah.
very powerful business card on there.
I know. I was
Mac-
hoping for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mac already took that, but I'm offering you any of those bills if you'd like them. We have two 50-euro notes, a 20-euro note, $10, and some crumpled up ones over here. You can take one of any of
All right,
them.
I'm thinking about it. I was on the way here and I got a DM on Instagram that just said, take the Japanese business card. And then I came in here, I was like, fuck.
Mac already took the back.
I guess I'll take the euros. Is there like currency exchange anywhere?
There's a currency exchange halfway down the block.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Go ahead. And that's 50 euros.
All right.
For Una.
Thanks, Rone.
No problem, Una. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. I'll see you in Philly.
And see you in Philly. I said, who's snitching? Snitch. Interesting. Una, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. What is snitch? Why is everybody saying snitch? What is everybody saying snitch about? Amazing. Okay, coming up we have Sass and Feits coming on, and they're going to be previewing a new show that they have been working their ass off on. We've also had, Owen, you want to come in here for a second? Do you want to talk about it? No, he said Owen's good. Owen looks chill. Owen looks like in Mean Girls when who's like the heavy set friend in Mean Girls who like comes in the one day with like the glasses on. Regardless, they've been working on a show every day called Mascots, Les Mascots, which has it's been an intense labor. They're shooting multiple times a week, cool locations. I've seen specific shots and selects. I haven't seen any type of trailers or anything like that. But it's one of the projects at Barstool that I'm most excited about because more than any other project, Mascots shows the ceiling of Barstool as far as the ability to innovate. You basically have the blank canvas, and it's like if you come up with a good idea and if you're very thorough about it, you can make this idea happen. And I know that Owen and Pabs have been working a ton on it. I know Tyler has been grinding his ass off on it. I know that obviously Feits has been doing it. Tommy is on the show. Sass is on the show. And there's dozens of other people who have been working tirelessly on it. And I'm excited to see it because these dudes are super funny. But I'm more excited to see it because there's nothing that makes me more excited than seeing an idea that is literally nothing. Just an idea that's in someone's head turn into something that is concrete that we can watch. It's so easy to criticize. It's so much harder to make. It's so easy to be like, they should be doing this or you shouldn't be doing that. It's so much harder to do the legwork of the organization, of writing something, figuring out how something is going to get done, what the actual procedural steps are to making a scripted show. And somehow Owen and Pavs have been able to do this. And it's so inspiring and it's so exciting. The dudes who are in it are legitimately good actors. Every time I talk to them, I mean, for Sass to be like, I'm actually having a ton of fun doing this is such a mark in the favor of this show. It shows what a success this show can be because they're busting their asses on it, but they're having fun making it. And I don't think that I've heard Sass be positive about any of the experiences he's had at Barstool. He talks about Son of a Boy Dad like he's doing heavy lifting dental work, like he's getting a root canal every single time that he has to record with us. But somehow he does Mascots, and it's this like super fun, explosive time that he's having, and it makes me excited thinking that it's going to be really good because even the out of order sketches that he's doing, which were all fucking awesome, sometimes he'd be like, is this one good? Sometimes he'd be like, this one's fucking awesome. Everything with Mascots has been like, I know this is going to be good, which makes me know that it's going to be good. So Sass on a Wednesday, 100% a treat. That's going to be really good. And let's see if we have Feits. Do we have Feits on? We have Feits on. Do we have Sass on? We might have Sass on. So another glaze fest, bro. Avocado. Don't know what that is. Harry's doing heavy lifting on Boy Dad. Facts, bro. Harold deserves monetary support. I mean, if Harry wanted to come in, he could take one of these, but he never takes the money. If you've watched any of the shows that we've done here, he never takes the money on RoneDotCom. Might have to pay Sass overtime just for being awake. Maybe. Maybe. Sass is the cousin of death. Okay, we have.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
I just read the text from Tyler saying, twist your phone. I don't know if Harry's ready yet.
Is mine not twisted?
It is twisted. We could keep it like that. I really don't mind.
Is that better?
That's infinitely better. Boys, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your time. Not only I like the hair, but I don't mind the hat either. Sass, you can go either way. Feits, you are not only starring in Mascots, you are also in Texas right now for...
I'm in Texas for the Tires premiere right now.
I mean, that's...
Multi-show man.
What's that?
Multi-show man.
I don't know. We'll see.
Why will we see? Why? I thought that was like confirmed.
Well, I mean, look, I'll tell you this. I shot a scene for Tires. I don't know if it makes the final cut.
How is Feits getting cast in Tires and getting like put on national stadium tours for stand-up comedy? Like how is this blossoming of like recognition from actual comedians happening in your life right now? Not only where they're like, I recognize you for being good, but like, I want you to be a part of what I'm doing because I think it will elevate it.
Good hype, man. Kevin set me up for fucking Bert, and then I don't know how Tires worked out, really. It was Shane had sent a couple texts or a few texts about Out of Order over the years. And then I auditioned. But again, I don't fucking know if the scene's in the fucking show. So I might not be in the show.
Well, and shout out to Blake Snortle, says Sass looking like he's on the damn equator. And so Feits, you said that...
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know, but I like it. But Sass, you said that Shane put you in tires because of what he saw from Out of Order. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sass, you're in Out of Order too, right?
Yeah, but I don't have that it factor.
That's the one thing people always say about Sass. Doesn't have the it factor.
Yeah, I just don't have it like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to shit on you, Sass, because nothing this chat loves more than to suck you off. So I just had to counterbalance it a little bit. I was just sucking off Mascots in general, and I wonder if you guys could just kind of tell me a little bit about what the show is and what your guys' parts are in it and what's it been like filming it. I guess we could start with you, Feits.
Damn, I was hoping you were going to go with Sass first.
Let's start with Sass.
Yeah, let's go with Sass.
Yeah, so it's pretty much, it's like a mockumentary, I would say, about, would you say that, Feits? Mockumentary?
I think that fits, yeah.
Yeah. It's a mockumentary / mini-series about the Mascots / Elmo and Cookie Monster in Times Square. The dudes that dressed up as Elmo and Cookie Monster in Times Square. And it's like, pretty much I play Feits' nephew, right? Yeah. And I'm kind of like a loser college kid film student. And I don't know how much I'm supposed to say, to be honest.
I think that much. I don't think we're keeping things secret. I think we're just bad at explaining things.
You also find that out within like the first 3 pages of the script. I'm pretty sure that's like you're not giving away any major plot lines.
That is true. That is true.
You find that out right away. So how did Sass? I know that you're kind of reticent to do anything that's not explicitly written into your contract, but somehow you're doing Mascots. How did you?
I'm here right now, aren't I?
Yeah, but you know that I have that sweet cash for you as soon as you get into the office, bro. You know that this is a payola scheme.
I don't want your flu cash.
How did you get roped into this?
They asked me to do it, and I said, yeah.
Dude,
pretty straightforward.
Sass, you were speaking earlier, Rone, when you were gassing it up nice, that Sass is like, he seems to be having fun during it, and he hated Out of Order. It was so hard. He hated, we'd have to beg him every day, can we please shoot this sketch? And I was like, Sass is gonna hate show too, and I have noticed that as well. I think Sass is happier and engaged and really jacked up to do it. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been I feel like committing to a full long project with the same characters is so much easier or so much more enjoyable rather than sketches where it's like you do one character for 1 hour and then you never think about it ever again.
Yeah, and you just hope it did well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Rather than this is you're more enjoying the story of the whole thing.
I hate.
And it's cool because sorry to interrupt you. I was just say Harry and I are fucking learning it. It's all because of Pavs and Owen. So it's just they are so fucking good at it that it's hey, will you guys mind if we make you look good? It's sure, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
it is pretty cool.
I think that Pavs and Owen, some of their best strengths, especially when you would watch Out of Order, 2 things that I could point to. One is that their ability to make scripts that have a beginning, middle, and end, because I think a lot of times with sketches, you'll see someone who's this is a good concept, and it's not even half-baked. It's you just threw it in the oven for 10 seconds, and that's not the case at all. Not only is there beginning, middle, and end, but there are jokes throughout, which gives me a lot of hope for Mascots. And then, of course, their ability to make things visually juicy and appealing. It doesn't look like it was shot on some, rinky-dink camera or anything. It looks like a real ass TV show. Even there's special effects in a lot of Out of Order sketches, and so it's just their ability to execute ideas gives me a lot of hope for how Mascots is going to turn out.
Those 2 specific things you just referenced are exactly it. Like that's the whole like Owen understands or at least can explain story structure in a way that's like insane. And then Pavs, everything you watch, everything Pavs films, you're like, I didn't even see that. I was standing with you, and I didn't like see it from that angle, and it looked so different the way you saw it. Like I love watching Pavs' shit. 'Cause it's just like we went to Italy to do a video a while back, and I remember watching the video coming back, and I was like, I didn't see you see the world so different than how I see it, and it's way better.
Yeah. He has that fucking Pabs has this like handheld camera device that he uses. It's like a stabilizer. And like just the other day he told us that like he built that thing from scratch and has been using it for like 10 years. And
he invented it with his dad.
Yeah. He came up with it. It's insane.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Well, dude, I hate to be I hate to speak positively about Tommy Smokes, but he's kind of
same.
Yeah, the worst. He's kind of the third star of this thing. Wouldn't you kind of term it that way? So how's it been working with him? Unfortunately, I've heard that it has been a positive experience.
Oh, you want me to go?
I mean, I think the silence was kind of nice.
I was going to let that silence sit as long as it good.
No, working with Tommy's been great. It's you know, he's doing a very good job, I would say, in terms of like he'll really commit to his character and do some crazy stuff.
Tommy is, if you ask me, from what we've shot, Tommy's going to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Tommy commits to the bit, and his character is so goddamn funny.
Yeah, his character's really fucking funny, and he's also just down to do anything. A lot of the shit that's one thing that I'll say about this show is that my character is much different from Feits and Tommy's characters, and they're way more down to do a lot of shit that if I was in that position, I would be like, there's no way I'm doing this.
I think that's one of Pavs and Owen's strengths is knowing what Sass will say no to as well.
Yeah.
We were walking, obviously, like a lot of times me and Tommy are in our mascot outfits, and one day we were walking down like 6th Avenue, I think, and Harry was just like, thank God it's you two playing these roles, because I'd never do it. And then he looks down, and his character is very often in a yellow sweatshirt. He just goes, even this yellow is a little much.
So how many episodes are we looking at?
It was written 8, but I believe we're gonna blend 2 of them together in the edit, and so it's gonna be 7 episodes.
And how the fuck is this getting? How is this getting like made and paid for? How does this? How did this have to like? Did you have to ask permission to do this? Like, is this something that got ran by Dave? Where's the? I mean, people might not care about this, but like the budget, where does that all come from?
We've just been filming it with our phones.
Wallow style. It's the most powerful weapon that you need.
I've mentioned stuff to Dave over the years, so he's been aware that like I think we had hopes of doing something like this. But then, as far as like things getting cleared, I mean we own the cameras, we're paid salaries. A lot of the shooting is done in like Times Square. Like the budget is not high, so I don't think it was clear. I mean, like, definitely talk to like Jake Bass and Chase and stuff like that. But like, I think Dave's aware of it, but he didn't have to check a box. I don't think.
We should probably ask.
yeah. Dave's gonna hear about this right now and be like, "This is obviously fucking canceled."
Because I saw like select or like just not even selects. It was like still shots from. Like you guys were in like a fucking warehouse or something like that. Like it looked like location scouting was involved or like space needed to be found. But I mean, it looked high end and professional. So if you guys are doing it on a shoestring budget, that's fucking even more impressive.
Yeah, we definitely get a couple of gigsters. Like that scene you're talking about is a gigster, which is like we've used for Out of Order too, which is just like a website where you can rent locations by the hour. So even that, it's not like crazy expensive, but a couple of times we drop a couple hundred on a scene.
Yeah.
Fights, I can't tell if the hotel room you're staying in is super nice or if it's in like someone's barn or something like that. They're just like exposed wood grain. Where'd they put you up?
I'm inside the room and I'm having the same questions. I'm like, I can't tell what kind of fucking hotel I'm in. It is. I'm at the Line in Austin.
Oh, right on the water.
Yeah, I'm looking. Actually, let's fucking show the boys, huh?
Wait, that's got a great pool down on the base level there. And that bridge that's where the bats, like, people will congregate under that bridge because that's where all the Austin bats kind of hang out. Maybe some.
Wait, that bridge where the Austin bats hang out? You say?
There's like there's like a certain time of year where all the bats as soon as sundown hits, all the bats like leave from underneath the bridge. It's like a massive event.
Wait, I want to be out here tonight for that. That sounds awesome.
You got to check it out. And
the Austin bats.
Don't fucking doubt me, Sass, dude. Do you think I'm making that up about the bats in Austin?
Yes.
Hey, listen, fuck you, bro. Sass, you did method for this or what? Meisner, Stanislavski, what was the acting technique?
Mostly method, but now my character is really pretty easy to just play as myself for the most part, so it's like pretty straightforward, you know.
It was good casting across the board.
Right.
I just had to read the one super chat from Blake Snortles. He said, "Out of order idea: 32-year-old who learns dress for the job you want, not the job you have, shows up to work in a Yankees uniform the next day. Throughout the series of hijinks, he fails upwards into a starting roster spot." I think that would be hard to. It's funny, but I think it would be hard to shoot him getting the starting spot at Yankee Stadium. I don't know if there's a gigster for a stadium in the Bronx that we could use for that, but I like the idea. I think that's a good, strong idea. Can we play the? I think we have. Is it a trailer or a clip from it? Let's play this and watch. So is it Les Mascots or Mascots? How are we saying this officially out loud?
I often shorten it to Mascots, but Les Mascots.
Les Mascots, like Les Miserables, but Les Mascots.
Les Mascots.
The world premiere of a little bit of a teaser for Les Mascots.
Something's happening. Something coming into view.
God damn, bro. I legitimately, the hair on my arm standing up. What the fuck?
Dude, I was a gangster, right?
Owen Paz fucking top. Damn, bro. That looked fucking fire. There was legitimately special effects and like other so who are the other actors that are in it? I saw Kyle, I saw Jackie, I saw Nick. Who else is in it? Megan was in Out of Order sketch, no?
Megan's been in a couple Out of Order sketches,
right.
Yeah. And then there's a good deal of like local New York comics. There's a couple of surprise guest stars, I guess. I don't know. It's fun.
It's a fun cast. It's a fun group of people.
Is the series, does it end on like the 7th? Is there like an option to like get a second season out of this? I know we're putting the cart before the horse, but like, is this something that could grow within Barstool? Because I'm already trying to buy in for a second season.
Hey, I think again, like we don't. It's not like a major budget, so I would think we could do it again, but we'll see.
And what about?
I think if we want to renew for season 2, we just have to just say it. Yeah. Season 2's on.
Yeah, I actually think Tires the day before the premiere. I think they greenlit season 2. So I think we can greenlit season 2 on the show right now, as long as everyone doesn't hate it.
Wow, congrats! That's amazing. Is it all shot so far? And what's the release schedule going to be like?
It's not all shot yet. I think we're around 85% shot, something along those lines. We have some big stuff left to shoot, but like most of the shooting is done. And then I think mid-August is where we're looking. Mid maybe the third week of August, something like that.
And weekly releases?
Yes. Yep. One per week.
Holy shit. And how long are we looking for the episodes? 15, 30, 22
hours? I think they're all in that 20 to 30 range, I think. 25 to 30 maybe even.
God damn. People are saying the chat's fired up. They said they need it now. People are hoping that Tommy dies in the end. That would be better for a documentary than a mockumentary. They're saying Bieber could be in it. People want more. People are fired up.
I appreciate that. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Rone. We saw the finished product yesterday. Me, Tommy, and Pavs. And Pavs, obviously, him and Owen made the whole thing, so he'd seen it before. But he showed it to me and Tommy, and we got jacked up, and we're like, "This is really cool." So we grabbed Jackie, and she came in, and she was like, "Yeah, it's really cool." And then we were like, "We need to set our expectations better. Who's gonna tell us that they hate it?" So we grabbed Nate, and Nate had the best reaction of all time. We showed it to him. We were so excited, and he just goes, "What do you want me to say?" We're like, "Perfect. That was it. That's exactly what you wanted you to say, dude."
That's so fucking good. Oh my god, I'm so fired up about this. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be the hater. And I don't know how after watching that, like, it was just, even the trailer was funny. Just like no talent. There's nothing about that the scale of it, the drama of it, the cast, everything has me fired the fuck out about it. Dubs for you guys. Incredible shit. Mascots coming in August. Incredible cast, and salute to you guys for fucking grinding on it. Fights, I also have you here for a top 10 at 10. Sass, I'm gonna incentivize you with some cash to stay around for that.
What is this?
Top 10 at 10.
Top 10 at 10? Explain.
Every week on RoneDotCom, we do a top 10 list at 10. And Fights is going to be doing his top 10 list that Tyler has a PowerPoint for right now. And and this week's top 10 at 10 is top 10 laughs at Barstool. People who just have the best laughs.
Well, that sounds great, guys, but unfortunately, I got to get
No. What if you're number one, Sass? Listen to that fucking laugh.
I didn't know you were pulling up the PowerPoint. I don't know if I got that in me right now.
What the fuck do you have to do?
I'm going to the gym.
Yeah, right, bro.
I swear to God.
All right. Call in from the gym. Shout out to you, Sass. Thank you for being here, my bro. And
thank you. Thanks for having me. Watch Mascots when it comes out.
Are we calling it Mascots or Les Mascots?
That's the beauty of it. You get to pick.
Holy shit, bro. You say it either way.
All right.
Like the stream, upvote the stream. Yeah, that show's going to be incredible. I'm sure we have Fights on somewhere still. We didn't lose him entirely.
I'm here.
Sass, welcome back, brother.
I'm still here. No one told me I had been released. All right.
You're not released. Top 10 laughs at Barstool Sports.
Goodbye.
A list by Fights. I'm sure we'll see Sass later on in this. But the only reason I wanted you to do this list because I really think that you have one of the most generous laughs of anybody at Barstool. Like you're you remind me of my friend Keith, who he'll make you feel so good about anything you say, because the laugh is just frees. It's so free flowing, and so I appreciate that so much. And so I want to know whose laughs you enjoy. So we have the top 10 laughs at Barstool Sports, a list by Feits. Anything to preface it with, or should we just jump right in?
Okay, I'm gonna preface it with two things. One, I'd like to say I've been watching the show since before we came on. You're so goddamn good at this. I love that interview with Eddie. That was so great. You asking are his parents like somewhere? I forget how you phrased it, but what his parents' relationship with friends like was such a great question.
Well, what else could it be? Like, how else could it? Why is Eddie such a gregarious guy? Why? What is it about him that's just so curious and winning?
I actually, because I was at 2 of those weddings, I actually have spent more time with Eddie.
I only talked about 2 weddings. You were at both of them too?
Well, yeah, but he was at the bachelor parties and stuff like that.
Oh my fucking god!
No, it's very different. He was at the bachelor parties. I was just at the weddings, but he. And because I don't really know him that well. I know him as a fan, but like I don't, hang out with Eddie often. Right. So in those 2 weddings, hanging out with him, I was like, he is just the absolute fucking best dude on the planet.
You son of a bitch. You were invited to both of them too, bro. You could easily get this fucking glaze work too. Roommate 33, also, you just doxed the fuck out of yourself. Knock up on Feits, send him something nice. So you said you have 2 things to preface it with. What was the other thing?
The other is this list is probably pretty heavily skewed towards people I see laugh the most often. So it's people I spend a lot of time with.
That's fine. That's why we want your list. I don't want you judging other people's laughs that you haven't heard. So this is
okay.
That's a perfect preface. Let's jump right into it. Top 10 laughs of Barstool Sports, a list by Feits.
Okay. Number 10, Nick Hamilton. Hamilton will get a wheeze going. Again, Nick produced KFC Radio for I don't even know how many years, many years. And so I spent a lot of time with him. When you really make Nick laugh, there's a wheeze he's got. And The Office is a buzz about it. The Office speaks about it. When you get a real Nick Hamilton laugh, you did well.
Yeah, he's an open mouth. He'll kind of give you a nod to the laugh too. You'll see his tonsils when he's laughing. He'll give you the entire thing. It's like the opposite of an Asian laugh. You're kind of like haha. Like Nick Hamilton might be ostracized from Asia if he was just laughing full throated the way that he does.
That's a great way to describe it.
Great laugh by Nick Hamilton. Gets him number 10 on the list. Also talented musician for pop punk, has exhibited in this picture. Who's number 9?
Number 9 is Dana Beers, of course. Dana has a laugh where it's like if you could, like a cartoon dog laugh, but it's in a human doing it, and that's fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. He watching him and Francis. He also is quick to laugh at himself. A lot of his laughter is like he'll say something dumb and he'll kind of be just like laughing at like, was that the stupidest thing I've ever fucking said in my life? I think he's often laughing at how dumb he is as an individual, and that makes it very disarming, and it makes him seem like a charitable character almost. You're like, oh, he can laugh at himself, I can laugh at myself. Great laugh from Dana Beers.
That's exactly true. Like one of his all-time best laughs is that one with him and Francis, where Francis asks him, "Are you going to blank out?" And Dana's first thought is he's asking if he's going to black out, and Francis was asking more lay or lie down, lay or lie out, and Dana just couldn't understand how that was his first thought. Like even he has the process of being like, "That was insane. That was my first thought of all time was blackout." So yeah, like you said, the laughter at yourself.
A great teammate of yours. We'll see him out in Chicago for the dozen. Great booze pony and a great laugh from Dana Beers. Who's number 8 on the list?
8. We got Jackie Nichols. Jackie. Again, I'm weirdly, now that I'm going through the list, I'm realizing I'm kind of ranking like people's best laugh rather than like Jackie has a laugh that I think we've only heard once or twice. Once we were in LA, and it comes from kind of what you're saying with Nick Hamilton. Like it comes from her sternum, her lower intestine. I don't know where. It's this insane noise where you're like, oh, I'm making someone laugh harder than they've ever laughed in their lives. This is pretty funny.
It's gonna be funny. I want to see people at their best laugh, and we don't always see it. I get to see Jackie laugh sometimes while I'm watching Fishbowl, as they're laughing. But I feel like Jackie will, like, a lot of her laughs will come with like a wait. She'll throw around a wait before she, but a great laugh. I haven't seen that guttural laugh that you're talking about, and I want to see it now badly. Is it on video somewhere? Can we research?
Oh yeah,
the LA one.
There's the noise is out there. But you know what you were saying when you said she prefaces a lot of laughs with like a wait.
Wait.
I agree, and that made me realize she's kind of like Dana, because she's always quick to laugh at herself.
Yes.
So she'll be like, wait. Oh wait, that is dumb. But or wait, that is crazy, or whatever it is.
What is it? What was her observation that she had? She brought it back that we're like saying penis in a word or something accidentally or something. That was a good laugh.
Happiness.
Penis.
She's like, isn't it crazy that the word happiness has the word penis in it? And then there's just 1,000 other words like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Unbelievable stuff.
Crappiness.
Crap penis is actually an incredible word. Number 7.
7's Pat. Pat sometimes has a gay laugh, and that's funny.
Yeah, a little bit of a snarky gay laugh. And he's not as free with his laugh. Like he doesn't give it away for free. There's like a tightness to it, but when you actually get the good laugh out of Pat, it is truly a transcendent experience.
That's the perfect way to describe it. It's not as free as someone such as myself, where I'll laugh if you ask me what I want for lunch. But Pat, you got to earn that fucking laugh.
Yeah, it's like or fireworks kind of coming out of his mouth. But he won't just if he's in the studio across the hall. If I came in and told him to laugh, he wouldn't just give it away like that.
No way. I almost laughed instinctively there.
Yep.
And he'd keep that a lot closer to the vest.
Number 6 on the list.
6, Pavs. Pavs. I actually wish I sent this picture, because there's a picture I associate with Pav's laughter, and he looks so happy when he laughs. He's like Pav still has like childlike wonder to his laughter, and when you get that, like, he gets beet red. He looks crazy. He's very I can't think of the word, emotive, I guess, with his laughter.
Yep.
You see it.
You see it in his eyes. Yeah, I think the entire KFC radio crew, like, there's you guys just enjoy and love laughter. Ooh, I just saw a ghost. There's Joey Camasta walking through the hallways right now. And then, you guys it's just like a mirthful crew. That's why it's nice to be on KFC radio. You feel funny because everybody's just throwing around laughs, which is... Pete Holmes had a bit about it where he's like, yeah, like, I'm an easy laugh and I take pride in being an easy laugh. Like, I want to find joy in a lot of things. That's one of the hallmarks of having a good sense of humor. Like, finding a lot of things funny means it's like having a good sense of smell. You could smell lots of things. You can sense humor in lots of places. I think that's a good quality to have. Number 5 on the list. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Never heard that Pete Holmes quote, but that makes me feel a lot less self-conscious about my laugh. That was nice. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
Number 5, Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank. Not a laugh you hear a lot, but when because his isn't big. His is much more like Pat, where it's like that very reserved, almost like you squeezed a teddy bear, when it's just like that. You know what I mean? Like that really low. It's almost sinister, but it's not quite.
Well, when he unlocks it, it can get downright evil. Like he'll hit a muwahaha, like it's written out in a text in like a Dracula movie or something like that.
Spelled out in a Batman comic.
Yeah,
you know, like
exactly. He'll hit a full muwahaha, and he's doing it evil on purpose. You could see especially now that he's skinny, you could see his Adam's apple jumping underneath there. But he's got a deep, great laugh, especially when he really lets it go. Like, he'll get his whole body popping like he's damn Shakira popping his chest out. Number 4 on the list.
4, we gotta go with the man, the myth, the legend, Sass Man. Again, he keeps it reserved. He's not as free flowing with it, not as sharing with it. But you know, when you catch a pure Sass laugh, that's like hitting the barrel of the bat. That's the sweet spot.
And this could be coming of a suck off on my part. I would have had Sass number 1 on my list. His laugh just does it for me. Like, there's some people who just being around them when they laugh, it makes being around them so fun. One of my friends named Mike is like that. He just is always like, it makes you feel so good and funny. And whenever he laughs, it makes you want to laugh too. Like, it's like an inviting laugh that you want to join in on.
He is my 1-2 was never going to change. My 1-2 was my 1-2, and it has been my 1-2 for a long time. So my 3-4 is also kind of my 1-2. And I was flip-flopping between Sass and the other guy here.
Well, let's see who the other guy is.
Just all-time laughs.
Oh, wow. Yep. Frankie's is great.
Frankie's got that scream laugh. Frankie's actually a combination of a lot of the different people we've talked about here, where he's got that like very loud, passionate laugh, but he's got his facial expressions when he's laughing are that of Pavs, where he gets very red and you can tell he's very happy. And he's a little reserved with it. With this big laugh, you don't get it as often as
his huge laugh. He'll cry. He'll like weep. Like he's one of the main guys that'll like have tears coming out of his eyes, and he is such a fun one to be around. And I wouldn't say he's like gives it away, but like when he gets going, and you see this on great KFC radio episodes, like he just like is a runaway train. Like it makes things so funny when he gets to telling a good story. It just kind of draws you in and has you laughing with him. I don't know what it is, but like I can't put my finger on the quality that makes his laugh so great and makes him such a fun storyteller. But he truly is great at it. Who's your number 2?
Who's Kevin? You said KFC Radio, great laugh team. That's a top-down situation. Kevin laughs very big. He like when you make him laugh, like he pops up and he like it's a scene when Kevin laughs, and that makes you feel like, oh, I'm doing something funny. Keep going. A great laugh that I think that's trickled down throughout KFC Radio. That's why I think you see 3 out of the 4 people on the list.
And I mean, you would be on this list as well. I think that you would definitely be.
I would not be on my list. I hate my laugh.
Why?
It's loud. It's grating. It happens too often. I'm not a fan.
Do you think that people are in charge of their own laugh? Like, do you think that you could change your laugh if you put work to it, or is it completely instinctual?
I think you could probably change it. It probably takes more work than I'm willing to put in. But I think if you really put the effort in, I think you can get a change.
I think that subconsciously throughout my life, my laugh has changed. I used to be like all capital, ha ha ha, and it was like fun to be around. And now my laugh, especially like a hard laugh, has turned into a like a wheeze, like I'm a fucking smoker. It's nasty.
When I hit puberty, I kind of had a similar change where I was like laughing way too deep, and I remember like kind of being like, I hate how deep this is. And then I don't know. I guess like I was saying, like I don't know if I worked at it, but I added like you start high and then work low.
Yeah, I think it is something that could change over time. And the chat is saying that they actually love your laugh. Best in the office, top 3 laugh, no doubt. So people are giving you credit for your laugh, but sometimes you're your own worst critic when it comes to laughing.
Yeah, I'm just not my taste.
Who's the top laugher at Barstool Sports?
I mean, come on. It's Dave Portnoy. It was always going to be Dave Portnoy. He keeps it reserved. And then his real laugh, it's very similar to Larry David's. If you watch Curb a lot, you can see Larry sometimes he'll have like a different laugh. And it's actually like how you were describing Nick Hamilton, where his mouth is wide open. His jaw's not even moving. It's just like, and you see his tongue bouncing, like his tonsils, like you said earlier. It's a very, very satisfying, gratifying laugh.
It's also a lot of times a Schadenfreude laugh. Like he's not often laughing at a joke someone made. He's laughing at like either someone's misfortune or a scenario that he stumbled on that he thinks is funny and the person wasn't trying to be funny.
Yeah, I guess that adds another layer to it, is that Dave is never laughing at a joke. He's laughing
No.
at someone who is having the worst day of their life.
Right, or like he's like needled someone, and you kind of see it creeping in around the corners of his eyes at first, and then he kind of unleashes that thing, and it is. I mean, it's funny to watch as a viewer. It's probably less fun to have coming your way because you know that there's something sinister behind it. Other great ones that maybe deserve honorable mention. I think Big Cat has a big laugh. I think Jeff Nadeau's signature laugh is sinister in the same way that Frank the Tank's is sometimes. There's an evilness to his laugh. Chat, is there anybody we're missing? Za, they're saying.
Za's a great one. I had you were getting left off the list because, and then I had Francis as well. Francis, I think he there's something about making Francis laugh where it kind of feels like you're making like a black and white picture laugh. Like he had, like his laugh is very formal.
It's like a transatlantic laugh. It's like, oh boy, good,
dude.
People are saying Mook. They're saying Nikki Clicky. They're saying BFW. Lots of Zaz in the list. Sass, Contagious, Katie. But regardless, brother, yours is up there for me. So congrats on making my list. Congrats on Les Mascots coming out, and congrats on Tires, bro. What a season for fights. What a great time of year to be you.
We'll see. It could be on the cut room floor. I might not be in. We'll see.
Did you fly down on Shane's plane?
No, I did not.
But Francis did.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I heard Francis took his shirt off mid-flight. Is that weird of him to do?
Francis, I could see Shane did. He's like, let's do Oklahoma. And Francis was like, well, I'm popping the top.
That's a big plane to do Oklahomas on. Is that turbulence or is that just 500 pounds of men doing Oklahomas?
Or Russell Wilson training on his way over to London.
Yeah, just doing, what was he doing, squats in the aisle?
Yeah, he was doing all kinds of shit.
Well, keep an eye out for Mascots in August, and definitely watch Tires as it comes out tonight.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's like one of those like 3 a.m. Netflix deals. I think tomorrow is probably when most people will watch it.
Keep an eye out at You're the Man Fights. Keep up the good work. People are
Thank you so much, brother.
Notice of how great you are and of the comedy chops you have.
Thank you, dude. I love the show, and I hope to be back soon.
Appreciate you, brother.
Later, bro.
Sass says, my bad. I didn't realize my audio was dog shit during that. So apologies from Sass. Hella audio on him. He basically nerfed the stream by having absolutely dog shit audio. I know for a fact that he did that on purpose. I've done shows from his apartment before where the audio is perfect. I know that he is capable of having immaculate audio. But somehow, Sass chose to have dog shit audio. That falls on him. Audio was in Spanish, they're saying. Apology not accepted, they're saying. Nasty stuff. Ron, have you seen Fast, Low, and Balls? No, I have not seen that. But I appreciate that, Aaron. Or Ian Barrett. I kind of melded those together. Shout out to Robbie Fox, bro. Shout out to My Mom's Basement for they were in the chat earlier. That's so fucking sick how hard my boy Bob is grinding. He would be on my list. I love Robbie's laugh. Let's watch a couple clips and get the fuck out of everybody's hair. 3 a.m. is not tonight. It's in the morning. All right, fucking Semantic King. Jeffy F, baby. I mean, if you stay up all night, the next day doesn't happen until you go to sleep and then wake up, okay? What have you heard about Tippa? Tippa de Don? I know we're not talking about Tippa de Don. Rone, when you were in NOLA for the Super Bowl, you said there was someone who was dating someone who would break Barstool. Who was it? I can't say. I don't know if they're still together. Should I tell the interns and then see which one of them can keep a secret the best? I should? I know these motherfuckers can't keep a secret. Watch for this video tomorrow. Everybody was talking out of class. Rone, can you make it to the Yak today? I will not, but hopefully in 2 weeks I will be on while I'm out there. Make a song for Yak. They could do a music video for it. They already have a theme song, damn good theme song already. Mincy is dating Sydney Sweeney. That's funny and fun. We need a Rone Walks. That's... Oh, fuck. Am I supposed to do that today? Do I have a Walks today? I'm going to have to reschedule on those brothers. I have children. Who is the baddie in bed with? Why are you people asking that, bro? Come on, bro. Keep it separation of church and state. Obviously, you think that Feits is just filming in bed like that? Did you say happy birthday to Kate? Happy birthday, Kate, from me and John Gruden. Let's watch some of these videos. What do you got, Tyler? Fire us up something. Fire us up something fresh. Of course, the return of our beautifully singing brothers. Let's hear what these gay boys are talking about, and I say that with love and respect.
Give me a meat boy and free my hole. I wanna suck on your cock and balls and jizz on gay. Whoa, give me a meat boy and free my hole. I wanna suck on your cock and balls and jizz on gay.
Oh my god. Wait, did they add another dude? Is there another dude there? Wait, who's that guy? Wait a second, who the fuck is that guy? He wasn't part of it last time. Wait a second, he wasn't in it last time. We're doing 4-part harmonies now? They have another gay? There's another gay vocalist? What the hell? In the back, too many dudes? I don't think so. I don't think it's enough. Let's watch another one.
Harry Balls and Gaylord come. There'll be penis in your butt. Give me query head and test. I am by no more. Suck on my dick, suck on my cock, sucking on my butt right now. Once I rose above my anal contusion.
So nice that they were able to recruit another dude for that other video. I wonder how you put out the casting call. We need somebody who can hit the bass line, but also, you know, can make can turn a phrase, can turn a regular lyric into like a gaping asshole or shaft-based lyric. It's so impressive to be able to find somebody who has both of those criteria. Of course, there's dozens of brothers who can make gay jokes. And of course, there's dozens of brothers who can sing beautifully. But how often does that Venn diagram, you know, how often do those two balls overlap with one another?
I've been tweeting a lot.
Really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. Who else do we got? What else do we got?
Most of my friends have been telling me another. Leave it in draft.
Jason, I want to hear you sing, brother.
Oh no, I run these all.
Oh, they got a good ass rapport going on in the. Okay, let's see what this guy.
Come on, baby, get in. Let me get some head. Let me get some head in here. Hey, honey, can I get some head? Hey, honey, let me get some head in here. Come on, baby, get in. Let me get some head. Let me get some head in here. Hey, honey, can I get some head? Hey, honey, let me get some head in here.
I respect it because he's cracking himself up. And what is the fucking joke, bro? He's showing his back teeth with that smile. And he's just in like at a mall, in a car in a mall, and the joke is that he wants head. And then also he like viciously spits all over the camera early on in the video, and just like the joke is that he wants head. It's so simple that it's like it's pure. It's like a T-ball hit. It's just like just incredible. All right, hit it again. I guess hit it one more time. Just
come on, baby, get in. Let me get some head. Let me get some head in here. Hey, honey, can I get some head? Hey, honey, let me get some head in here.
I don't know why that video just tickles my fancy so damn much. I think if you go to that guy's page, he just is like doing like that level of joke over and over again. Like, I think that is maybe one of the that might be one of the more tame videos. I forget exactly what the vibe of his page was. I remember visiting his page. He might be one of the dudes who like goes to like rub and tugs and like films the woman before or after. Like, he like films his negotiations at rub and tugs. I don't want to disparage the brother, but I think that's kind of like, that was a PG version of that guy's sense of humor. But I mean, whatever floats his boat, I'm here for him too, Matty Ball. Who else do we have before we get out of here? Sam Hyde type joke. Kind of, but Sam Hyde will even make a joke. That was more like, Sam Hyde will make a joke making fun of that. His joke is more, so pretty straightforward. Who do we have next? Okay, this dude is amazing. Tyler said he's been on this guy for a fucking minute. Day 15 of fighting a random follower. Everything about this should be studied. Like, interns should just sit down and study the top, middle, and bottom of this. Like, everything about this is interesting. Joker, full face paint. That would have been enough. Eiffel Tower in the background would have been enough. But the fact he's fighting a random follower and it's day 15, even the still shot of what he chose for his thumbnail is fucking genius work. People, social media managers across the world should be studying exactly what this guy did. Everybody's been following this journey for quite some time. This is a good little brawl that I think my Australian brother had. Let's check this one out.
Day 15 of fighting my followers till I get knocked the fuck out. Today's competitor, Thomas, let's run it, baby.
Much more than this.
So he looks like he has a size benefit. He looks athletic. But the guy he faces off with has it. Lefty. Or no, not lefty. But a good little, like, they're really throwing. Look at those. Look how wide their stance is. And they're throwing knockout blows. They're trying to get knocked out. And they don't look like oh my God, bro. Their heads are snapping. It's just, and then it's just all love afterwards.
Fucking legend.
Day 15 to fight my followers till I get knocked the fuck out. Hi, baby, get in, let me get some head. It's just, everything about that is just good social media. It's just really nice social media shit. Yeah, just really interesting shit. Australian brothers just do it different, and they'll go out to Europe and hit it. They're not scared about it. We have any other shit? We have any other stuff? One more, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Oh, UK proposals be like, this one was fucking killing me. This guy's too fucking funny.
You filming?
Yeah, come on.
Come on, run it up. Wait, babe.
What do you fucking want, D?
Wait, look. I bought you a fucking vape, innit?
I can't vape, I'm pregnant.
Oh, mate, just fucking open it, you're scared.
You're actually so jarring.
Hey, big up JB Roofing, free up Carl, free up Tommy doing a 5-step, done nothing wrong.
Why is there a fucking ring in my vape?
Because I want you to fucking marry me.
What the fuck?
Come on, just marry me, innit?
I can't get married, I got my nail tech qualification.
Bun that, babe, bun that. I'll make the bread, innit?
You're unemployed, D.
Allow it, bruv. I'm moving silence, fam. I'm moving in fucking silence, fam. So what, do you want to marry me or what?
Whatever.
Come on. Come on. Fucking prick. Big up. You already know it.
Are they British? Are they actually fucking British? Oh my God, that's so fucking good. Allow it, bro. I've got my nail. I can't even fucking do it. Oh my God, it's so good. Shout out to the people on the internet making big things. Yeah, just hilarious shit from my British brothers and sisters. They said run back Rasta guy is encore. If we have it, we might have to shout out one more time for the Rasta bro. Shout out to the Cream team. I'm not above shouting out the Cream team. Is that how you wish you proposed, Rone? How do you know I didn't? Allow it. Rone and Gruden are no doubt Barstool MVP candidates halfway through the year. Okay, shout out. Allow that, bro. All right. Shout out RoneDotCom. Shout out to everybody for being part of this. Shout out to everybody coming on today. Watch Mascots. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Sass. Shout out to Feits. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Dubs up, everybody. Am I still off the gas for the most part? Yes. Maybe I'll have like a drink. We need a Rone BFW. God damn it. We don't need that right now. Let's end it with something fucking
No
strong.
way, my brother.
One blood.
Long time no see, Rastafari.
Me don't know with him on down him on my hype for me. Every time me look for you, I can't cry, baby. Moonshine, darling, take on the drug. Let me go to bed. One blood, one heart, one destination. Me don't know what me I do.
One more time. One blood, one heart. One blood.
No way, my brother.
One blood.
Long time no see, Rastafari.
Me don't know with him on down him on my hype for me. Every time me look for you, I can't cry, baby. Moonshine, darling, take on the drug. Let me go to bed. One blood, one heart, one destination. Me don't know what me I do.
He goes like this. I'm a simple man. Some stuff will just make me funny every single fucking time. Make me laugh every single time. Shout out to you guys. Please upvote the videos. Please watch everything. Intern video coming out tomorrow. RoneDotCom. Yeah, we'll be back next week. We're going to try and give you guys as much as possible. Sub to the channel. Run the subs up. Shout out to yourselves. Pride Month. Mental Health Awareness Month. It's for the people. One blood, one heart.